Hey everyone, this is Lucky70X. Welcome back to Let's Play Half Minute Hero 2 Blind. In the last episode, we got this awesome super mech machine thing, and I was kind of going a little bit around it off camera just because I wanted to kind of reorient myself after taking a little break, and I noticed a couple things. First of all, this guy has an exchange parts thing, where you can, I guess I don't have body parts left, but I guess we can actually get new parts and exchange it. Oh, there's actually parameters to my castle too. I didn't even notice that the first time, so we can actually improve our castle. And then there's also, geez, okay, we can also get a second floor expansion, but I don't know really what that, I don't really know what that means. I guess that means I can like put other parts in here. I don't really know what that means, but I'm assuming I should spend it because, you know, second floor expansion sounds relevant. I'm not like, is there like, it doesn't seem like anything else changed here, but maybe I need to get parts first. I don't really get it, but I'm assuming this is something I need to spend. Now, we also unlock the Evil Lord for our titles. We need to get 3 titles, but luckily I have 4 titles I haven't gotten yet. So we're gonna go ahead and get those in this episode. I don't know when this improves. I guess that'll be later in the game. Hi, Sward. Yeah, we'll go cut down those trees first, though, because Francisco's gonna introduce us to crafting, but we also haven't checked her classes, but we actually haven't checked her crafting yet. Now, I was actually looking through this, and here's another question I have that I'm going to test out probably before we do even the titles. I noticed this uses the club twice. I'm assuming when you use the wooden sword, though, like we have, you know, we have the wooden sword and we have the club. But if we use the club and then we get the saw axe, are we not going to be able to get this? And is it a mistake then? So what I actually want to see is if we can go back to where we got the club in the first place and repurchase the club. So I think that, I looked it up and I think it's quest 4. So we're gonna do a whole bunch of things. We're gonna start actually, the first thing I want to do actually, the very first thing I want to do before I make any other decisions is I want to go cut down a tree and do what Francisca said. So cut down this tree. Better let the button mash the tree. There we go. That was a lot of cutting we had to do there. Oh, it's our house. It's a house. She that lives with us, because, I mean, Francisco's probably one of the cooler people, so that was pretty awesome. Hey, you want the wood, apparently. Okay, so, we got the tree. Teach us about classes. Wow, I forgot they had a little spat. They're having a little fight. They're not exactly friends. Oh, Sward, someday you need to learn how to make friends. Okay. So how do we do classes? Thanks for not actually telling the player at all, game. That was rude. Well, Sward is a bit slow, I suppose. Anyway, well, she's a weapon master, you know. Wow! Wow! She is just full of the sick burns. It's pretty great. Okay. So Sward actually is going to be the one who changes their classes now. Awesome. So what is the actual, like, what is the classes, what perks does having a class give? That's the question I want to know. Apparently she just wanted us to cut down trees because she's against forestation. That explains everything. Sure, okay, so how does this work then? So, skivvies? Okay. Is that like our... Oh, we get damage perks. So specializes with axes and hammers, but it's very offensive. This one's probably no real strengths or weaknesses, but uses swords. So we can get basically attack buffs, but then we're restricted to certain weapons. Is that what I'm kind of seeing? I mean, extra damage on top of a little bit extra defense seems pretty worth it to me. I kind of like the sword. I've always been a sword person. I'm gonna just try the swordsman class for now. I don't know if that's gonna come back to bite me when I have to try to buy equipment and levels, though. That's my concern. Maybe it's just best to stick with skivvies? I'm not actually sure what the best option is here. Now, apparently I can still equip the ground stomp, though. So I'm gonna have to change my classes accordingly, I suppose. Because right now I am, you know... Oh, I even have, like... Oh, no, that's just... I'm back here. Well, apparently now I'm this, so... Is that relevant? Is that good? It gave me more health, as you can see. I am not entirely sure what's good and what's not in this game. It's gonna take a bit of experimentation, probably, perhaps, to figure this out. Anyway, so first thing on the agenda would be to try a crafted weapon and see what happens when I go back to get the club. because I want to see, I just want to see if that actually lets me get both weapons then, because I'm pretty sure if I do this, I get a wooden sword +1, which is cool, but do I now no longer have the club? I'm assuming there's gonna be a way to get both weapons. I just question if, yeah, I don't have the club anymore. I do, however, have a wooden sword. Compared to the Buster Sword, it's a little bit strong. The Buster Sword's a little bit stronger, but it's heavier, and it also does a lot less crit. So I think keeping this is actually okay, especially because I can go into here and I can just put full break on of this. So we can try this out. It's a little bit less damage, but I have a ton more crit now, and maybe that's better. Pure attack is probably better. I'm also lighter though. That's both good and bad. I don't know. We crafted this, so the question now is, okay, I actually need to go to a goddess statue. There's not one here. The goddess statue, where are you? Okay. So the question then becomes, what happens if I go back to, oh, I have to go into actual Overture mode. Okay, well, what happens if this is a good question then. What happens if I go, does it not save if I don't do it like this, by the way? Okay, no, it does, I still don't, like, it saves the game, question mark? I don't know if it actually saves the game. Okay, can I go back into Overture then? And then, well, do I still have my weapons in Overture? Okay, no, it still saves that. Do I still have my party? No, yes, I do. I guess I probably already had my party. I'm a little confused exactly how this works, but what happens if I go back to the deep, I think this is the one with the club, and try to get the club? Because the club was just down yonder, was it not? I mean, I quickly just, it's not like killing these enemies is gonna be very difficult for me anymore. Can I just go in here and be like, oh no, the club was in the fire thing over there. Okay, so I can just quickly go take care of that. Yeah, let me just see if I can't just, you know, speed through this and get what I'm looking for. So, one sec. Okay, so it should be here, right? Yeah, and then I have a club, so for the sake of the fact that I'm not grinding anything else anyway, I'm just gonna give up on the quest, and then if I go into here, do I have my club back? No. What if I save the game? What if I actually complete the level then? This is a lot of experimentation going on right now. Let's try that. So the club is there. Can I actually keep the club if I do this correctly though? Okay, so we quickly went through this. What happens if I then, you know, I'm like, whoa, okay, so I have the club now, right? And then if I go back into mode selection, I can then go back into Judgment, and I will have the club back. So then I can go back into my thing, and when I have the saw axe, I can combine them. Okay, so you can get multiple weapons. You can go back and get the weapons you didn't have before. So we've taken care of that experiment. Now, the next experiment is to go back and actually do, you know, the quests in this continent that have the titles so we can get the next Evil Lord thing. So just slowly taking care of all the things. So we have 4 levels, 1 title for each of them. We'll start, of course, with Jailbreak 30 and go in order. The mission for this one, unfortunately, I still can't get that Evil Lord medal that was available here by talking to the goddess statue. But I can get the title here, and the key to doing this is, I don't need to get bread, I have an herb. You go over here. Oh yeah, there was a weapon here. Oh, I probably shouldn't have gotten the weapon. My sword was probably better. Anyway, you want to actually fight a whole bunch of rats while you're down here. That's the other title, so kill all of the rats around here. That is the key to success, is fighting a bunch of mice. I I wanted to fight one more, but I'm just gonna keep going around this way. Okay, I need to heal. Okay, use my price here, who cares? Okay, there we go. So you do have to do 2 sets of rats at least in order to, I'm gonna go grab a piece of bread! Because bread is good for this. Oh, you only get 1 piece of bread. Only 1 meal for me today. Okay, well, I no longer have food. I hopefully, oh, that's right, I can steal the food from this guy, can I not? So I'll be like, hey, Cole, how's it going? Give me your bread. I'm gonna fight you, okay. And then we join up together, and I'm like, oh, turning back time, and then I'm like, oh, using my bread, and I'm like, oh, hey, it's a guard. And then I win. So, you gotta just do the rat. That's the key to the success in this one is just you fight a bunch more rats than usual. That's 1 title down. The next one to get is going to be in Stop the Execution. We just have to go do the cave path. Instead of going up to get the guy, we just go down and we get the path in the cave, and we get our weapons back that way instead. So, oh no! The queen is evil! We've established this already. I should have changed back my weapon, because now I have this shit club instead. Oh well, it honestly does not matter. Okay, so, just gonna, I don't know actually how involved going in here is, so I'm going to, whoa, there's people! Okay, yeah, I probably should get an herb. Okay, okay, I guess we'll do a little bit more fighting, but how crazy is this? Okay, actually, I should probably I'm gonna do it on a reset, on a time reset, so I make sure I have enough time, because time is not on my side. Let's fight a bunch more enemies. Okay, we don't want to go up into that area. I'm gonna fight one more enemy. Okay. Oh, I'm already greater than evil. I forgot how easy it was in this. Okay, we're gonna reset time, and then we're going to avoid combat if we can. Oh, they're all weak anyway. Okay, and oh. Okay, so we have to not get this. Well, what happens if we get discovered? Whoa, hi! Okay, so he sends us back to the beginning. So it's a stealth mission of sorts. Not that it's a very hard stealth mission. And oh, I get my equipment back to make me look like I don't keep wearing the prison clothes. He just likes the prison clothes. He's and Iron Ball. He's pretty strange, but you actually get your equipment back from like your days of being, you know, a cool guy, and then you can fight the guards. Apparently, I wanted to test that out, and apparently can. So you get your original like equipment of being a royal commando back, which is kind of cool. Okay, so then once you have that, it makes sense that you should. Well, let me grind this out first. Fight you! Full break! Oh, this weapon actually has full break. Is this not the weapon I had before? Eh, whatever. Regardless, we're gonna turn back time. I may as well just beat the level the normal way just to get extra goddess experience. Because now we can go through here and it'll be like, whoa, go ahead, because you look like a guy who's a guy who's a guy. And then I could just be like, whoa, it's a castle! And I could be like, Yashu, we're going to duel to the death! And then he's super easy, and then, whoa! It's a guy! Whoa, I'm evil! Whoa, he's dead! Whoa, it's land! Whoa, the queen! Whoa, Yashu! Whoa, goddess! And that's just how life works. Anyway, and the next one is on Hell's Gatekeeper. Now, how was this one again? Oh yeah, all we have to do is just get enough money to get all of the hints from the old lady. So we just have to grind a bunch of money. So no big deal, just money grinding, it's a thing. Oh no, Lambda is doing things. Oh no, Cerberus, oh no! This one might take a bit more time though, so this is one where I might cut out some of the shenaniganry here. Because, you know, shenanigans. Whoa, I'm a criminal! I should really change out my equipment first. Actually, I really should change out my equipment first. I'm gonna make this infinitely more difficult myself for absolutely no good reason. So I had a swag wooden sword here. Let's actually put on our good outfit here. The cowboy vest, and the bandana, and my rubber boots, and my, oh, this is proper, and then a better shield. Okay, now we actually have, like, legit equipment. How bad okay, I want to compare this wooden sword to other stuff we'll play, though. It's the same strength as the bent sword. I am definitely losing out on a lot of power here for crit. I'm not necessarily convinced this is the best option, but I made it with my own 2 hands! You can't stop me. I'm gonna do it. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this properly. I do not know if I should be cutting this out because I don't know how long it's going to take to do all of this. Possibly a while. Oh, the old woman has the hints and... Oh, that's right, I need to heal something. Heal. Okay, so let's just get as many old hints as we can. Okay, hint 1, whoa, hint 2, whoa! Okay, I need to get hint 3 and then hit 4. So basically just a lot of monetary grinding right now. Which is acceptable. I guess I should be like, your daughter's missing! Cool story, bro. Alright, now I can just quick grind because... Oh, wait, actually it's not even quick grinding though. I should go up to the harder island and do harder island things. I don't want to get your hint because it'll cost too much. I might be dead. Hero chain, please! You didn't help at all. Okay, let's just okay, forget you. Screw you. Don't care. Alright, we can get one more hint. And then the other one, I need 800 gold, and then an extra 200 at least for turning back time. That sounds mildly unpleasant, actually. Alright, well, if that's what you insist, old lady, that is how we're going to play this game. At least I can fight the moles now and get more money off these guys. Yeah, it's a little silly to go this hint crazy, I suppose, but this is what the game wants me to do, and this is what I'm going to do. Okay, let's go back, because I am wounded. I am very wounded. Okay, let's just do another little fighting all the guys, killing people, killing these moles, going in here, turning back time. Okay, we're almost have enough now, so I just need to probably come up here and kill some of these guys instead. Okay, we have enough now. Is this the last hint, please? Okay, well, thank you for the title, and you've made a whole bunch of money off me. I hope you're proud of yourself, old lady, because that's just who you are. At this point, I could just give up, but more goddess gold. I'm greedy. Let me just super speed through the rest of this. That's what I like about this game. It feels like it's just so much faster to like just replay levels. Like, I just took an extra couple minutes maybe, and considering I just sped it up, you know, I took an extra like, what, like 30 seconds of the video and got an extra 1,000 gold to get to another goddess costume. Honestly, I think that's the better option. Am I crazy now? This next one is going to be a doozy. That being said, we do have enough for the title for the reward right now. So let's see what we get first, because we may as well. So, oh, we get a hero castle part now. The Japonesque boy, I picked the right goddess costume apparently. Okay, let's see how this works then. So, oh, I do get a second floor thing here. Oh, wait. Wait, oh! Oh! I can literally add an extra castle onto my castle now. So that's what paying the 1,000 was for, I suppose. What happens if I go upstairs then? Okay, it's still the same thing here. I just have an extra castle on my castle. I'm assuming that just... Yeah, my stats are a lot better now. And now I'm gonna really have like... Hang on, engage the robot. Sure, I have a castle on my castle. Just don't question it at all. That's just how things are now. I don't even. I do not even. Anyway, let's go ahead and do Hero Castle Engage. The title for this one is pretty much entirely getting the hero parts without fighting the golden slime. AKA, we about to grind a whole bunch, boys. A whole bunch. Because this is just gonna take a while. This is just unpleasantly going to take maybe it's quicker to grind down here. No, it's not. Okay. This might be obnoxious to get 550 gold while having a turn back time. This is actually going to be a really annoying title, I'm not going to lie, especially because I have to keep spending money to get my health back. This is indeed a title. I mean, I'm making decent... Ow! You piece of poop. Okay. I mean, I haven't made that much progress yet, though. That concerns me a little bit. There has to be a better way to do this. Maybe I'm just a crazy? No, I'll just keep plugging it. I mean, now at least I'm not having to heal, so that's speeding up the process a little bit. I just need to get 700 something gold, though. And now they're too easy for me to kill. Which takes less time then, but it also means I have to kind of, like... I hate you so much, slime! It's gonna make it more complicated. I mean, I guess I can get the title now and just not complete the level. But where's the fun in that? I want to try to see if I can do both. One more. Greedy! Okay, got greedy. Okay, I could probably make it work with this batch here. So, do this. Oh, my face! You... Good! That slime... Fire! Jiggles! Oh my god, that slime actually ruined me. Like, getting hit with that slime is literally death when it comes to getting this achievement. Okay, suck everything! Okay, well, we're gonna lose, but that's okay. We got the title. Just screw you, Francisca. I don't like you. I'm gonna get this back and do it before... Enter the castle! Punch a guy! Okay, well, we still got the title. That's really all that matters. I'm not gonna be so picky. That one seems like a butt to do and complete the mission with, because that slime ruins your face. Anyway, I'm looking at the time, and while I did cut some stuff out, I know that it's gonna be still probably too long for me to do an actual level in this, which is unfortunate. I do apologize for that, but this was an episode of a lot of mechanic exploring, and for that matter, we do have 2 Evil Lord medals to get, one of which is here, that I read, and the other of which is somewhere down here, I believe? There should be... No, that was the one... There should be one more I can get, if I remember correctly. Where would it be? Somewhere over here, maybe? There definitely is one more I can get somewhere. Let me take a look around and see if I can find it. Maybe it's on the beach. Yeah, it's on the beach. Okay. I mean, that seemed kind of obvious in retrospect. Anyway, you know what? Just for the heck of it, it's been a while since I've gotten a global level. Let's just quickly punch a few trees. Actually, I guess I'll be doing a global dungeon eventually, but... Okay, you know what? That's enough tree punching for one lifetime. Okay, so, in the next episode, we are gonna go up here. Yeah, there's the next mission. It's probably a short episode, but I don't like the idea of... It's probably about maybe 24 minutes in the video right now. I don't like the idea of starting another level this late, even though we haven't done one this episode. This was a lot of, you know, just... Okay, actually, I only need 5 more titles for the next one. So 2, 3, and probably an Evil Lord medal along the way. Probably next episode we can get the next thing, which is pretty cool. I wonder what the next thing is going to be. And then we have to, eventually we have to get an iron spear and a saw axe at some point. And we can get some pretty cool new weapons with this. So, and there's still the whole, like, am I better getting, you know, these different classes? I mean, right now it seems like I'm perfectly, like, so I can't, like, actually... No, I can equip these. I don't, or maybe it's... How do the rules work for... I did change my class out, right? It says I'm better with great swords. I guess I can equip other things. It's just mean I'm not as proficient with them or something. I'm not entirely sure how this works, because it still looks like I don't have any issue equipping. I don't think I have anything in these sections. It doesn't appear like I have trouble equipping stuff. I'm not really sure the pros and cons about this. My party list is totally ruined right now thanks to these quests. That's a good thing I checked this out before I move forward. Yeah, let's keep the gold one. No, stop. I don't know what I'm doing. how do I get to... There we go. Well, we are going to put our tank Sward in the front, and Roken's going to be next. There we go. That's our cool party formation. Okay! That was an episode. I'm sorry for the lack of progress, but this was very much a sort of bookkeeping episode of sorts where we have to kind of, you know... This was the figuring out all the new mechanics episode. It just took a long time. I apologize, but in the next episode, we're gonna go full steam ahead of another 2 levels, hopefully, unless cutscenes, you know, do cutscene-y things. But regardless, this is Lucky70X signing out. Actually, you know what? I want, like, just a bunch more trees. Kill trees. Killing these trees. Let's just, you know what? I want progress! I want progress! There we go! We've made progress! In the next episode for realsies now, we're gonna go to the next level. This is Lucky70X signing out. Look how big my castle is! I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.